Truck spun in the bus stop right in front of the leader, and Garrett Maines quickly to miss him.
Maines with a little defensive driving here with the 57 machine. He'll come down through turn 6 and at turn 7, just getting around a lot of these lap cars. And it looks like the truck ahead of him, I didn't catch the number there. 2 trucks right now still on the lead lap, but it looks like we might have a couple more coming back. Again, once Maines hits that pit road, again, that's still Nicholas Sacco I'm thinking of in 4th place. He's in the 29 machine, as well as Jason Kepfer in the 33. They're not showing them a lap down on my screen as I see this. Is Maines kind of slowing down here? I'm wondering what's going on.
Is.
Well, I'm sure he is. I mean, his last lap, let's see, last lap, something happened to Maines. I got a score of a last lap of 1 minute 39 seconds. He had to have spun somewhere that we missed because a minute 16 around this place is where it's at. He still leads, but something happened to Maines that we missed in the broadcast. We do apologize. We try to cover every corner of this track. I mean, we have replays and all that, but it's very difficult to keep an eye on everything all at once. We do our best here at Max Speed TV as the 57 comes down through the bus stop, heading for the 07 of Ashley Dotson. And Ashley Dotson will make that 1 lap back down in that 07 right now because Ashley got back on the lead lap. So did Kepfer, by the way. Kepfer's just ahead of our leader right now. And in the 57 machine, again, Kepfer in the 33.
Top 5 on the lead lap.
Yes, sir. Right now, top 5 in the lead lap all the way back from Sacco to Kepfer. That's 4th and 5th position. We'll see the 57 of Maines come down on lap 46. He's heading turn 7, now turn 8. Is he going to bring it in this time? No, sir. Back around to the top of the track. He'll come down the front stretch, and he's going to get around the next one of Mullins in the number 2 machine.
17 laps to go. Brandon Bullock off the pace in front of Mullins in 2 on the outside lane. He'll dive back to the inside and make the pass as they go into that corner. Through the S's, into turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. They call it the back stretch here at the Glen because you're able to get so much speed as you come through the S's, and then you roar almost to 160 miles an hour, maybe more, down. And then you hit that brake into the bus stop, as we said, into the corner. Under 20 laps to go, 16 remaining. And there's Maines working his way through the bus stop, coming through the corners in turn 4. Then he goes into the carousel, through the carousel, into that's the sweeper corner in turns number 5, making his way down the straightaway. In there, he'll hit the brakes here in a moment and go to turn number 6. You see the little markers on the side with 3, 2, 1, as Ray mentioned earlier, to help you. Turn number 7, gets through that short chute, makes his way down through there, hits the rumble strips, through turn number 8, and that is a lap around Watkins Glen with the leader and Steel Ray. He will not come to pit road.
Keep an eye on that roof cam just for a minute. If you look on the left-hand side of the fence right down here, there's a little light and 300, 200, 100. Right there's the marks that these drivers use to know where to slow down. So what will happen is early on in the run with these tires fresh, they'll wait till about between 1 and 200 to slowly roll into that brake and then hit it hard. And then later on in the run, they'll back it up to that 300 mark. So you'll see the same thing going down here in the back stretch here in a moment. Up through these S-curves down to the right-hand turn. We see a lap truck just ahead as he goes to that DRS sign where, again, those Formula 1 cars use it. They'll hit that light right there, 500, 400, 300, 200 to your left, 1, and he'll slow down for the bus stop. He'll go to the right-hand turn, make it through the bus stop, out of the exit to the carousel, and get to the inside of this lap truck. Again, not seeing who that is. I believe that might be Bill Lester, if I'm not mistaken, the 94 machine.
It was.
We'll bring it out to the high side. If you look straight ahead, that's the entrance to the boot that we do not use. And again, down the backstretch, here's the exit to the boot. That shows how tight that is. But again, that boot goes way downhill in the back. To the right, you see 300, 200, 100. Slow down for this turn. And those are the 3 places on this track where you'll see these guys use those numbers as a reference as we come down here to complete a lap on turn 8. As again, Maines does not bring it in this time. We still believe he's got to come in. This will complete lap 48 of 62.
14 laps to go here at the Glen. It has been caution-free. We predicted that as a possibility, and it looks like it could be a certainty, but not the domination we have seen of Garrett Maines in truck 57 through turn number 2, making his way back through the little snake we call the S's, off the corners, down the back straightaway through the tunnel turn. A dominating performance between Garrett Maines as he just lapped our in-race reporter, Robert McFarland. We definitely don't want to talk to him now.
Well, I got a little bit more news here for you, Mr. Wesley. The 33 of Keffer is just entering the carousel, and guess who's right behind him? Garrett Maines in the 57. Again, 57, I believe Maines did an error somewhere. I didn't see exactly where it was. I wish we would have caught it, but he is making up for that now. Keffer right now in the 5th place spot in the 33 machine. He'll hit the entrance to turn 7. The left-hand turn is, guess who's right behind him? Garrett Maines, the entrance to turn 7. Maines has still yet to pit. I am not sure if Keffer has hit that yes or no just yet for the last service of the night.
And my question is this. He's going to have to pit. There's no way he can go to the finish.
I agree.
I don't think he can go the final 13 laps now, or 14 laps to go, 13 to go now at the stripe to finish this race on a one pit stop. I just don't see how it's possible.
No, I don't see it either. The fuel run on his was at lap 25 when he pitted. By the way, there's a 33 of Keffer in the 5th place spot. That gives you an idea of how dominating this run is tonight. That 57 looking to get to the outside of him. No, Keffer still to the bottom side, now to the outside, which is a left-hand side. Down the back chute he'll go, and he'll put Keffer 1 lap down. Now 4 trucks on the lead lap. The next one up is the 29 of Nicholas Sacco. Sacco, by the way, is nowhere to be found near that bus stop where he is right now. Sacco is going down through turn 6 out of the carousel. Plenty of time to stay ahead of him before he's got to make his pit stop. But Sacco's just got to keep running this truck hard. Right now looking at Keffer. But again, our leader, Garrett Maines, just out of the carousel. At least a good 20, 25 seconds separates. I'm going to say, weird to say this, the 4th place back to the leader. It's just weird to say that, man. It's awesome. Yeah. But either way, Maines just awesome race for him tonight.
What a performance for the driver, especially looking for his first career JW Racing eSports Series victory here in the trucks. And again, just not just a victory, Ray, sheer domination here at Watkins Glen.
Garrett Maines, by the way, lap 25 is where he came in. Okay, keep that in mind. There were no cautions. No stretching of the fuel. Lap 51 is on right now, so he's 1 lap over his pit stop from last time. So we'll see how long he can stretch the fuel this time. My prediction to you, by the way, Wesley, is he comes in this time because there's lap 26 on this run of tires, which, by the way, when he hits the start-finish line, we will have 11 laps to go in this race.
And my question is this. With Matthew Lee being 30-plus seconds back, is there a chance for Matthew Lee to run down Maines, or can Maines go to pit road, make his pit stop as long as he doesn't have any mistakes, and be able to come back out as the leader, being 30 seconds back?
You know, that's going to make things awful interesting because earlier he had almost a full lap on 3rd and 2nd place spot, as again Lee and Fulton, 2nd and 3rd, still fighting out there back for 2nd place. As we see the 57 come around again. No, he did not pit this time.
Wow.
My prediction was off. He still has yet to pit. And you're right. With that error that he had, that made up a half a lap for these guys. And that's all you really need to catch these guys before they get out of the pit. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep an eye right now on Lee on my pit screen. Keep an eye on the 57. He is going down right now into turn 1. Matthew Lee is in the 04. He's just entering turn 7. So we got just under half a track left.
Oh,
we got a spin. Looks like the
Sacco?
93. No, I don't believe it's Sacco. I think it's a 94 of Gene Roguski.
Oh, no caution, though. No caution. Just a local yellow.
Yep, 94 of Gene Roguski. I see he spun it off at turn 7, able to clear her back up. Running in the 20th spot right now, just ahead of Stephen Waltrip in the 51, as well as Bill Lester in the 22nd machine. 93 machine in 22nd position.
Final 10 laps coming up here at the Glen. Final wrap-up of commercials. We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to take you side by side, except for those that are listening on the CRN Sports Network, and we will get ready for the finish here at Watkins Glen. When we come back, can Maines make history? Should have been side by side.
Caddy is a unique product. I mounted it in my truck. We've been through some rough terrain. There's a lot of tough roads that we go through here to get to some of the spots that we want to walk into. I can definitely say that the Rifle Caddy stands up to its name.
Looking to do something fun, different, and exciting with the family? Experience Friday Night Stock Car Racing, located in South Raleigh at the Wake County Speedway. Wake County Speedway is a quarter-mile banked asphalt facility, providing lots of close racing action. For more information, including the schedule, please visit WCSpeedway.com. Wake County Speedway, America's favorite bull ring.
Eight laps to go here at the Glen. You saw during split screen, no coming to pit road yet for Garrett Maines. Is he trying to possibly take this thing to the finish, Ray Richer?
How? I'm sitting here just shaking my head. How? I mean, 25 lap run in the beginning. Usually you can make, I think, about 28, 29. I could be incorrect on that gas mileage with these guys, but Maines is just stretching it out here. I mean, he's going down the backstretch right now as we see the 0-4 of Matthew Lee. By the way, not seen on the screen, but Matthew Lee is coming down the front stretch, still half a lap behind, and the battle still ensues for second place. Derek Fulton right behind him, about 8 car lengths back, and these guys have been fighting it out lap after lap after lap, gotten close, gotten caught up in lap traffic. Matthew Lee just been dominating every single time.
He slipped right there. Fulton could have got him.
Yeah, he had a chance to, but again, Lee was able to take up that slack. Both of them with about equal tires, with the exception of Fulton, 1 lap fresher tires than that 0-4. So second place right now is what should have been the guess for the pizza, because, man, these guys have been at it all night long. Garrett Maines, though, still going down the front chute with no brakes whatsoever. Only 1 pit stop at lap 25.
7 laps to go here at Watkins Glen for the JW Racing eSports Truck Series. Tonight on Max Speed TV, the CRN Sports Network. Ray Richer, Wesley Outland, Michael D'Amico on production for Max Speed TV. Thank you also for those joining us on the CRN Sports Network for our coverage as well. 7 remaining. Matthew Lee and Derek Fulton having their own little battle. 2 wins apiece this year for both of them, but nobody is in sight of Garrett Maines. As Maines comes to the stripe, the rest of the field, you see him. There's Matthew Lee. He is in second. The interval almost 41 seconds to the leader of Garrett Maines, and he has still not pitted yet.
Yep, we got one more story going on, by the way. Nicholas Sacco, 29 machine, down through turn 8 right now, but turn 7, there's our leader, Garrett Maines, right behind him. And that 29 is trying to hold off and going down. Oh, I see a little bit of wiggle there. 29, by the way, right there, Garrett Maines, our leader. 29's right in front of him, that white truck going down to turn 1. That is our 4th place guy. If he gets past him, this will be the only race I have ever seen to put everybody but 2 people down 1 lap. As he is gaining on him too, by the way. Both of these guys, I believe Fulton has not pitted yet. I could be wrong. He had to have, I would assume, but I didn't see anything on him. Again,
is that the time that we lost it? Did he pit and we didn't realize it?
That could have been. That could have very well been. But Maines right now chasing him down with older tires, man. I have not seen Maines pit. Wait a minute. Hold on.